21 is Jaylin Williams from Arkansas. 6'10" with a 7'1" wingspan. Now, a lot of people have him early second round. I'm a little higher on him because of versatility. The versatility that I love about him is, he's kind of like some other guys that are on this list where, yeah, he can rebound the basketball. Yeah, he can set screens. Yeah, he can be a lob threat. Now, he does attempt more three-point shots than some guys that are on the list. So there is potential for that moving forward, but I just don't think he had a really good percentage at that. But he's a pretty decent free throw shooter. But the reason why I really like him is defensively. Because at 6'10", he is a gifted mover laterally and vertically. Like very, very gifted. And sometimes, that can be intriguing to a certain extent where it's like, how good is this really going to be? Well, the thing I really like about him, he has really good basketball IQ. Like, he really understands defense. You know what I mean? He just seems like he's always at the right place at the right time. He's that kind of guy. He also has he's by far the best player at X at this draft, and that's drawing charges. I mean, it's Anderson Varejao-ish, where he is gifted at drawing charges. So that's going to really impact people at the rim. The reason why I love him so much is if you want to have a small ball center, hello, sign me up. Okay. This guy is like, before the Dallas Mavericks made their trade to get Christian Wood, this is the guy that I was like, in my mock draft, I really would try to get him to Dallas Mavericks because the fit would be seamless. Right. So in the West, he's in, if you have a power forward, you know what I mean? Position open, it's not going to be that bad because he's still going to guard 1 through 5. Because if you have him on your team and he's in power forward position, he's going to be guarding 1 through 5. He's going to be able to be a good screen setter. He's going to be really athletic and smooth. And so because of his versatility of being that end, another thing is guys in this range aren't usually going to be starters right away. And what I love about his versatility as well is he could be your backup power forward and center at the same time. That's where things get interesting, where he can be so many different things that, it depends on your scheme. But I would love a guy like this if I'm playing small ball. Like, this is a dream come true for a small ball center. You know what I mean? And it's going to depend on fit. But there's a lot of teams in this range that are needing of defensively gifted guys, and he's one of those guys. It's top 5 defender in the draft class. He'd probably be 3 through 5. So, Jaylin Williams is because also he can put the ball on the ground. He can dribble the ball and drive to the rim and finish. Now, he doesn't do it a ton, but it's a skill that's there. There's things to like offensively moving forward that maybe he could develop into. But he has a great mind. He's one of those guys that you can tell just understands the game of basketball because he's just always in the right places. And he's a really great rebounder, too. Like, really high level.
Yeah, he was a sophomore, right?
I thought of him as a freshman, but maybe.
He said 63 games for his career, so that might be a sophomore.
Would be right. Yeah, you'd be right.
Okay. So for his career, he averaged 7.9 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. So it's like, it's the rebounds.
Yeah.
And then you can really clearly tell where he excels at and what he really is not great at. And then for this season, he averaged 10.9 points, 9.8 rebounds.
Double in college. Yeah, he's a really good rebounder because of athletic gifts.
Yeah, 2.6 assists. Yeah,
good passer. For that size,
double machine.
Yeah. He's these kind of guys are underrated because they're winning basketball players on the right team, right? They're the role players, the Draymond Greens of the world that make their team fit. And, he's going to be one of those guys in the NBA that could have a long career doing it. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead.